Good morning, everybody. My camera's acting up. It's crooked. We are in, believe it or not, Somerset, Wisconsin. We are not in Stillwater for the Stillwater Tournament. Now, they got the tournament spread out among a few different locations. I gotta try to figure out my tripod situation. There we go. Like I was saying, we are at Somerset, Wisconsin for the Stillwater Skate for the Roses tournament, where we drove all the way to be here at an 8 a.m. game to play Orono, our district rivals. I'm going to mute it here during the warm-up. About a minute left. All right, about 15 seconds left here of warm-ups. The girls wearing Osseo orange today, coming off a championship last weekend at our home tournament, Cabin Fever. We're back at it at another tournament. I don't remember how long the periods are. Maybe 14 minutes? Guess we'll find out. 14 minutes on the clock. The heat is on, so I'm not too cold. It's getting a little chilly outside. So last matchup with Orono was a district game. We were up 2-0 with a few minutes left and ended up in a 2-2 tie. So the girls hoping to get a little payback today. But hey, they beat number 5 and number 1 in the state last weekend, so I think they're up to it. As long as they're awake. A lot of them stayed overnight in Stillwater last night, so they didn't have to drive so far today. Not everyone, but a lot of them. All right. Callie not here with us this morning. 15 minutes on the clock. Let's play hockey. Severed on the face-off. Deep into the zone right away. Avery in the corner, if you can see it. Nice centering pass. Chia with a shot. Across the middle, wide. Sauer towards the net and covered. Nice, good start to the game. Good hustle. I think that's 2 already on net, or at least 1. Chia gets it. She puts it on the net. No, wide. Avery in the corner. Avery back to Hannah. Off a defender's skate. Couldn't quite. Just trying to hit Sauer. It comes out of zone. Chia back at neutral here. She'll dump it in. Everyone on side. Line change. Chia and Severu. Chia puts it over on net. Off the pad. And we get a new line out there. Defender lost a stick. Noel to the corner. Lil off the bench now, fast in the corner. Held in by Emmy. Now it's out of the zone. Noel had to hold it for a second to get back everyone on side. Emmy, now Orono into our end. Well, keeps a wide shot. Shar with the cover. Lil on the face-off. Wide. Emmy behind the net, over to the corner. Emmy picks it up. Tries the stretch pass, intercepted. Orono dumps it back in. Noel behind the net. Skates it wide. Gets around one. Orono on the line change. Noel through two, but knocked away. She'll chase it into the zone as we switch out the lines. Everyone is safe. Orono. They go up, knock it into our end. Char will cover it. Lily on the face-off. Orono holds it at the point, down low. Alice behind the net. Orono gathers it. Tries to center. Lily gets in front of it. Stuck in the corner, off the wall, across the middle. A little bit of a backhander. Shar able to knock it down. Mal up and out of the zone. We got a chase now. Viv trying to catch it. Viv gets a hold of it. Kicked away, but in the corner still. Mal helping her out. Alice steps up, puts it down towards the center. And it eventually pops its way out of the zone. That may be icing, or there will be icing. The 15As at this tournament also played Orono last night with a comeback victory. Severed on that face-off in the corner with Sowards trying to get around the defender. Bullying her around. Severud towards the middle, trying to connect to Davey. Stick, I think, got lifted there. Couldn't get it on the ice. Orono out of the zone. Hannah's back. Cuts her off. Good hustle by Hannah. Picks up the puck. And skates. She gets it up out of the zone. Sowards pulls it in. Dumps it to the corner. Going for the line change. Severud chases him in to keep the pressure. Hannah holds it at the blue line, throws it in. Off of defender's skates. Stretch pass comes out of the zone. Doesn't connect. Hannah. Back north to Emery. And out of the zone, Orono. Lil, back check. Helena. Cut off, but Lil following her up. Orono back in our end. That's not going to be icing. I think that hit more than a couple skates on the way. Emmy stolen away towards the net. It's loose. Shar with another save and covered. Whew. Lily on that face-off. Down to the corner. Alice behind the red line. Puts it over up the wall. Mal's able to knock it loose. And Lily, she's got Viv wide open. Viv picks it up on the run. Oh, save. Follow up. Loose. Still loose. Oh. Addie with the save. Noel over on net. Kicked away. Alice over on the wall. Got a bit of a stick on there. Good hustle there by Noel. She'll go up. Viv in the right spot again. Viv able to get to the center and dump it deep into the zone. Mal now chasing him. She cuts him off. Gives us enough time to get the rest of our line out. Fast line changes, just like last weekend. Dump forward, that should be icing. It will be icing. All right. Good face off. And Hannah's able to keep it in. High slot goes down low. Save. Good shot, though, by Sowards. Goalie got a pad on it. Comes out of the zone. Pops loose, but we got Chia back. Up and wide. Good pressure by the girls. Severed knocking it loose. To Avery, trying to go to Sowards. Sowards gets a stick on it, keeps it in the zone. Back on it, centering it. No one home. As we were going for the line, but Chia keeps it down into the corner. She's keeping two of them busy, and we get all of our skaters out there. Ooh, nice shot, but a little bit wide by Severud, but it's down low to the corner. Helena, I think. No, wait, Emery. And a shot. Oh, nice try. Cleared eventually. Chia slowed him down. Good back check by Emery. Picked up by Hannah. Hannah gets it clear of that house. Smart play. Over to the wall. Didn't have the angle, so she got rid of it. And a lot of sticks and battles. And Helena. Emery. Behind the net. Lil picks it up off the wall to Helena. Held in so far. Whew. Okay, it's out of the zone at least. Thought maybe we got a little elbow there. Orono back in. Chia knocks it away. Emery trying to get a hold of it. Knocks it out of the zone. Orono back onside, dumps it in. Anna hustles to it. She goes up to Emery. Held in right at the blue. Down across the middle. It's loose. And we clear it. Hannah holds the house. Chia clears it. Emery able to knock it over that blue line and off sides. Oh. Take that at center. Lily on the faceoff. Orono wins that one. D to D. Up into our end. Noel. Beats into the corner. Behind the net. Now it's in front. Out on that faceoff circle up to the point. Viv trying to get a hold of that. Back down around. Noel. Around the ref. Runs into the ref. I think Noel should have taken him out. Shot across the middle. Cleared out of the zone by Noel. Good back check by Mal. Catching that. Noel through a little traffic, but comes off her stick. Back into our end. Icing. Severud on this face-off. Emmy, right towards the middle, loose. Oh, Sowards almost was able to get that clean up. Still loose though. And there's the whistle. They whistled. Somehow I'm 20 seconds ahead of the official game clock. It's early in Wisconsin. They're probably hungover from last night. Well, holds it right at the blue. Oh, off a shin. We'll reset. Everyone's onside. Emmy dumps it deep. No, held off by Orono. Comes out of the zone. Well on it. One on her tail. She swings it around. Cuts up the middle. Around 2, 3. Shoots. Wide. Emmy holds it in. Comes out of the zone. Back in our end, Sowards. Noel. Again, getting ahead of steam, going around 2. Poked away at the middle. Dumped it ahead, now back to Avery. Around 2, Avery shoots. Oh, goalie with the save. Avery going back north, if we can get there, Emmy does. Now it's over that blue line. Severed though. Sneaks out the puck. Pickpocket. Avery dumps it deep. Tries to. Orono caught that pass. Lil and Chia knock it away up to Helena. Back to Chia. D to Emmy. To Lil, who's calling for it. Emery. Now Orono. Emery kind of got pulled down a little bit. Nothing penalty worthy, but just sort of a collision. Emmy. Chia catches it across the house. Pulls it out of there. Tries to go north, hits a skate. Now up the wall a little bit. Kind of a battle. And Helena back out to the wall. Gets it clear of the zone. That's not going to be icing. They should wave that off. Yeah, waved off. Did not make it. Sat right at that red line. Great job. Alice, quick off the bench. Holds it in twice. Towards the middle, trying to find Viv. She got Viv's stick, but then the defender got in the way. Viv back on it behind the net. Centering it up. It's in! Lily! Viv to Lily. Amazing setup.
Let's go, Lily!
She gets a hold of it. Chia again, D to D, just wide Alice, but Alice will pick it up. Nice, up to Mal, quick out of the zone. Mal picks it back up off the Orono bounce. Gets it over to Viv. Viv skates it in. Nice job on her backhand. Towards the center again, loose. Number 2 almost. Lily with a nice follow-up. Goalie, I think, got a skate on, or a pad on it. Glove, I should say. Alice again from the high slot. That got deflected, but almost deflected in by the defender. Just went wide by a couple inches. Couple good shots there by Alice. Out of the zone, Orono. White glove girl. Very good player. Quick, good hands. Alice picks it up in our end. Orono went for the line change. Alice, swing and a miss twice. What's going on, Alice? Oh, we got lucky off the crossbar. Alice swinging and missing twice. Must need a taller stick. Shot with a big save. Alice needs a couple more inches on that stick, I think. They knock it out of the zone off the faceoff. Back north. And up to Severed. Severed into the zone. Swings wide off the wall. Trying to center it back up to Sowards. Sowards gets a hold of it. Back up to Hannah. Hannah holds it in. Gets it down to the corner. Sowards to the corner. I hear the coaches calling positions. High slot. Avery. Back to Hannah. Oh, just out of the zone. Good setup, though. Right idea. Hannah puts it in. Everyone on side. And knocked into our, and then I waved that off. They did wave it off. I'm just not sure about it. But we get it up quickly. Long stretch pass to Sowards. Back in their end. Sowards kicks it in. And then comes out of the zone. Orono. Severed cutting that off. Emmy back out. Avery. That's offsides. That's one of those where you kind of drag it in behind you. Offsides. Will on the face-off. Orono clears it out of the zone. Picked off by Helena down low to the corner. Now we're going to chase it. Helena. Will now the other side. Orono cut off by Emery. Great work. Helena on the back check. Emery as well on the forecheck. Noelle cuts it off, but up to Helena. She'll skate it in. Tries it wide on her backhand. Around, trying to center. Hoping for maybe a rebound, but the goalie's able to control and cover. Lily on that face-off. Almost hits Viv right off the face-off. That would have been fun. White gloves coming in. Fast skater. Noelle steals it away, though. And gets it. Uh-oh, high slot stolen away. Alice picks it off. Puts it back to the wall. Mal trying to hit Lily. Goes faster, but it's into the zone. No icing. Bill chasing him in. Cuts it off. Puts it. Tries to go across the middle. Defender, I think, jumped in front of it. Viv behind the net. Viv over in the corner. Looking high. She had the right look. Defender's got a stick on it, though. Well, hard pass to Alice. Alice right up to Mal. Mal into the zone. Offsides. That's probably the right call there. And I'm 13 more seconds ahead of the game clock. Again, Wisconsin. I don't know if the bars are open this morning or still open from last night. Severud, Chia, Orono out of the zone. Hannah, back to pick it up. 2 on her, though. She goes north, hits a skate. High slot bounces, though. Sowards knocks it loose. And offside. And Orono ends up with it, but knocked out by Avery. Back this way, Hannah. Severud and Hannah. Oh, there's a penalty coming. It's a delayed. It's coming. There it is. Severud, I hope she's okay. She hit her head on the wall here. We'll get it. Probably going to be a 2-minute. It wasn't intentional. We'll see. Yeah, looks like just a 2 at this point. Yeah. All right, power play opportunity here for the girls. 17 seconds left in this period, and then we'll start the next with whatever. I think he's a minute and a half. Yeah, minute and a half penalties. Lil, nice face-off, gets a shot. Great shot. Helena picks it up. She goes towards the middle, picked off. 8 seconds here. That'll be icing. We'll get one more quick face-off with 3.6 seconds in the period, and then we'll start period 2 if we don't score here with the power play for another minute 13, minute 14. And that'll lead up the time. All right, a great first period by the girls. Omega. Lady Leaf Birds up 1-0 going into the second here. Got a little MC Hammer going. All right, period 2 ready to begin. Lil, we got a minute 13 of power play here to start the period. Orono picks it up.
Let's go, Omega!
They dump it in to the corner, down in the corner, Viv, or Emmy. Stuck on the wall there, comes across the middle of the well. Whoa, she spanned it, but she recovered. Shar with a save, and she knew she didn't have it. Shorty goal. Shar got the first save, and she knew she couldn't roll to the side. Well, Shorty and goal ties it up. 56 seconds of power play. 17 seconds in the period. We still got power play, though, for about a minute. So let's just get it back. And Hannah over here to Mal. Mal. Whoops. Hit her skate funny. Alice and Mal. Alice. Mal. Shot wide to the corner. Remember, this is our power play. We got to get it out of our zone. Bounces. Shar picked up by Alice. She goes up off the wall to Mal. Mal. Alice. Up high here to Lily out of the zone. But Orono here at neutral. Lily picks it off. There's no soccer skills to kick it forward. Orono dumps it in. That'll be icing. All right, that's good for us because we got a power play. We have 17 more seconds. We'll take the power play face-off from their end. I keep saying that because we hopefully have a little bit of a player advantage with 5 out there. For a setup here with 17 seconds is plenty to get that goal. Severed, I think, on a face-off, right on net, covered. 3 seconds, 4 seconds burned off. Again, goes wide to the corner, but a good face-off. Picked up, though, by Orono. Stolen away by Avery in the corner. Again, centering it up, goes wide. Hannah gets there, catches it. Shoots. Defender gets a stick on it. Alice catches it. Dumps it down and puts it to the corner to Avery. Off the wall. Avery in the corner now. Battle, battle, battle. Severed from the wall. Hits the post. Good shot. She had about an inch to spare. Hannah saves it, puts it in. Sowards knocked it down as a deflection. It almost went in. Avery again in the corner. Let's be careful on the penalties, though. Alice pokes it loose to Sowards. Sowards high slap, puts it on net. Covered. All right, good recovery, though, by the girls there, and kept it alive and kept the pressure up. Will. And face off. Pops out eventually. Emmy picks it up here at center. Puts it up to Elena into the zone, out of the zone. Emmy again. Dumps it forward. Again, stolen. Back on side. Lil. Orono. Emmy. Chia. Emmy. A lot of back and forth here. And white gloves. Hannah keeps her wide, or Chia keeps her wide. Emmy on this side. Behind the red line, Lil. Keep it back there. No, not that one. Woo! Who was that? I think that was Helena got in front of that and didn't let her get the good shot off. Shot went wide. Lil in the corner. Nice job, Helena, getting it clear of the zone. Orono resetting. Nice job. Emery saw that, intercepted it, kicked it loose. And we're offsides, though. Viv would knock it in. Back out of the zone. Well, she dumps it in, but caught. Orono, back up off the wall. Viv intercepts it from the face-off dot. Covered, or caught, I should say, by the goalie. Mal keeps it in. Orono passes it up. Mal. Now Orono. Good poke check there from Viv. Alice trying to keep her wide. To the corner. Alice with 2 on her. In the corner, kicks it out to Mal. Mal. Gets it out of the zone. Orono gets it back. Onside though. Alice trying to get there. Lost an edge. Mal though with a good cover. Alice in the corner. Lily knocks it loose and gets a hold of it. Lily up and out. Nice pass over to Viv out of the zone, but then Orono able to get it back. Alice behind the red line, up around the wall to Mal. Mal to Lil to Viv.
Let's go,
Viv drives it into the zone, knocked away, but she's still on it, centers it. No one home yet. Over to the other wall, Lily. Lily gets in front of that as they try to go up off the boards. Noelle, high slide off of a back. Lily, up off a defender's stick, goes into the net, out of play. Severed. Quick shot by Sowards on the backhand. Goalie knocks it down. Chia, sorry. Couldn't quite hold it in. Pops out though. Hannah hustling back. She got one on her heels. Held in by Orono. Down and around behind the net. Chia cuts him off. Oh, came across the slot, but we cleared it. Knocked away from Sowards. And held in at the blue line. Now we'll get it out. Chia on it. She got 2 coming off the bench right at her, so she had to avoid them. She'll dump it down low. Nice play. Now we got to chase it. Sowards cuts it off. Hope she's okay. She hit the wall hard. Avery puts it across the middle. Kicked away by a defender. Sowards is up. Off the wall. Centering it back up. Towards the middle. Wide to the other corner. Orono behind the net. They go up off the wall and picked up by Hannah. I don't know what that hit. Someone's stick. I'm not sure whose. Off the wall. Out of the zone. Everyone's on side and Avery puts it back down low. Nice hustle there by, who was that? Emery. Back into our end. Icing. All right. We just needed a breather to get back into the motion of the pressure here. We looked wide awake in that first period, a little sleepy at the beginning of the second, but we're wide awake again. The bubblers are kicking in. Low on the faceoff. Nice. Emery. Noelle. Good catch by the goalie. I like the setup though. Go for the rebound maybe. Or the screen. Lil. Nice job, Helena to Emery. Emery trying to foul it up. Got a little backhand on it. Tried to get the rebound. Lil. That was Lil. Up out of his own Orono. Good back check by Emery with a big stick lift. Slows him down at least. Lil knocks it loose off sides. Orono. Who's spelled of the bow? Severud. Orono gets it in eventually, but we got a lot of sticks on him. Mal. No, doesn't come over the blue line. Noelle behind the red line, up around the wall. Mal, the mauler. Orono puts it off the side of the net. Over and around. Viv. That's a blue jersey on her right away. Mal picks that off. Keeps it wide. Nice heads up play. And Eventually, Emmy ends up with it. She's going to go up and out, but caught here at center. Sort of caught. Viv giving him some pressure. Viv on the back check. Severud runs into the back of a player. Down around to the corner. And Emmy, one on her heels, though. Now. Walking across the middle. Shot up over the net. Severud was able to cut him off across the slot there a little bit. Noelle trying to move it up the wall. Nice job by Emmy. She knocks it wide of the net. Doesn't let that shot make its way to Shar. Emmy battling, gets it up towards Viv. Viv, Emmy, and Severud. Viv and Emmy. Emmy pulls it up and out. Gets it over here to Mal out of the zone. Mal trying to go deep, but Orono gets it back. Emmy. She sees Viv across the center, connects, but then stolen away back into our end. It should be icing. It is icing. Will on that face-off. We get it to the corner. Orono off the wall. Alice holds it in. Puts it down, trying to hit Lil for the deflection. Avery. She goes back high to Chia. Chia. She puts it down low for a deflection. Sowards almost. She got a stick on it. But I think the defender got in front of it. Orono now out of the zone. Dumps it forward. Chia keeps it out. Sowards. Avery. And offsides. Bummer.
Feature creature, let's go! I'm gonna start charging.
Severud on this face-off here at neutral. Chia to Alice. Up out of the zone. Emery almost, but knocked wide by Orono. Severud finds it off a skate. Brings it in. Keeps it in for now. Now able to get it low. Helena giving him pressure up the wall here. Is out of the zone. Chia trying to hustle. It's a foot race now. Chia keeps her wide.
Let's go!
We're not out of the woods yet. We got out of the worst of it. It's still loose. Shar with a big save. And a cover. Shar! Ooh, good job, Shar. She's taking a breath there. I don't blame her. All right, we had 8 out there. Now we got 5. We're in good shape. Little on that face-off. Shar knocks it down. It's loose. Mal off the wall. Held in for a second. Now Emmy bouncing around and still in the zone. Shar, glove save. Will again. Orono bouncing. Shar plays it wide over to Mal. She gets it up out of that blue line. Viv's going to try and get there. Viv gets there first, drags it across the middle, stolen. Intercepted, Orono. Mal up the half wall there. And held in by Lil. She tries to get it on her forehand to get a shot. It goes up high, bounces down low, but they clear it. Uh-oh, we got a 3-on-1 now. Hannah, kept her wide. Shot across the bow, but didn't make it in. We knock it out of the zone. Mal gets a hold of it. Back checker on her, though. Tries to center it. Knock loose.
Too many! Yeah!
I think I could call offsides rather than too many. That was dangerously close to too many. We came off the bench and played it right away, but I think we had the one player off. as the one player came on. Alice picks it up off the face-off. Up over to Sowards. Sowards driving it down low towards the net. Shot loose. So rebound, but couldn't come out far enough. Goalie's able to control it. Severed coming out for the face-off. They go up. Alice holds it in. Shoots. Off the pad. Severud. Follow up. Oh! Avery just wide of the net. Good 2 rebound shots, though. Alice now has it. She puts it down low to Avery. She's centering. It doesn't quite connect. Nice try. Back out of the zone. Alice picks it up. Severud tackles somebody. Alice, quick pass to Avery. Icing. One guy waved it. One guy called it. I think it must have hit a stick, or they're saying it did. Or could have. I don't know. Emery with authority, but knocked back out. 1-on-1. Alice takes the skater. She keeps her wide as Noelle was giving her a lot of pressure on the back check. Off the bench. Noelle in the corner now. Pokes it loose. Orono off the wall. Avery. Lil. Shar, stick, loose. Alice clears the house. And eventually Noelle finds that and tries to get it out. Alice gets it over the blue line. Back in. Orono. Lil picks it up. Tries to go north, intercepted. Shot, Shar with a save. Shar with another save on the rebound. Shar, 2 saves there. Helena knocks it up loose. Emery out of the zone. Offsides. Almost a breakaway opportunity. Just took a bounce. Severed wins it back to Emmy. Emmy, I should say. Emmy just decides to skate it because she's got some space. Brings it in, shoots, saved. Loose still. Centering over to Mel, didn't make it. Hit a defender. Up out of the zone, Orono. Back, Hannah. She's got one right on her heels. Keeps it out wide. Up to Mel. Mel. Severud. Keeps it out of the zone. Viv almost able to intercept that, just took the hair off her stick. Kept out of zone by Hannah. Picked up by Viv. Viv gets pinched up on the wall. Severed now. Back to Viv. Orono out of the zone. Across the middle. Now on the back check. Hannah. Behind the red line. Severud trying to keep him out of the house. Viv gets a hold of it. Puts it to the wall. Back behind our net. Hannah. Hooks it up to Emmy, who gets it out of the zone. Trying to find Mal, but intercepted here at neutral. Orono bringing it in on side now. They go across the middle. Ooh, that was unfortunately a really pretty goal. That was that top shelf. Not much we can do there. They got us moving and they found the spot. 2-1 Orono. Will on the face-off event ends up with Avery. It's loose. That was I'm going to say a little bit of a late whistle. Nothing wrong with what Sowards did. She played to the whistle, but they should have whistled it slightly quicker for the sake of the goalie who was sitting on it. Good pressure by the girls. Avery with the shot. And Will able to hold it in. Sowards pushing through traffic. Stuck on the wall. Chia down low. Behind the net is Sowards. She centers it up. Just missed a little stick on the one time. Out of the zone. Orono. Alice trying to keep her wide. Sort of. Whoa! Woo! That was hard. came loose. They didn't connect either. And Shar with the cover. There's 6 seconds remaining in the period. Severed on the faceoff. 6 more seconds in this period. Let's not give one up here at the very end. 2.4 seconds. Good save, Shar.
Keep it up, Shar!
We get a shot off, but it's wide. All right. Big period there for Orono as they come back and get up 2-1. 2-goal period for them. Oh, now we got JJ Fabs. Now we got a little Bobby B. And now we got AC/DC. We're going to play all the songs, all of them. 5 seconds of every song from the 80s and 90s. One more period of hockey here in the first pool game of the Skate for the Roses. To be honest, this is the game. The whole tournament, this is the one. And of course, it's the first one. Must win for our team here, I would say. Severed on the face-off. Must win or must tie, I guess. But let's go for the win. Emery all over it. Gets it wide. Helena able to clear it out of the blue there. Dumped ahead. Noel finds it. Takes it behind the net. Up around, off the wall, back down low. Emmy, nice pass to Helena. Saying it didn't come out of the zone. I don't know about that. Emery's got it. Can't get it over the blue line that time. That one I know didn't make it. Emmy with a nice poke clears it out of the danger zone, and Noel has it. She'll go out over here to Helena and out over the blue line that time for sure. Severed trying to help out. And that's another one where I don't know that they were actually offsides. I thought they were back onside to make up for the last one, maybe. Well, over to Viv. Now finds it. Now Orono back the other direction. Emmy. She'll rifle it up out of the zone. That's not icing. That's on net. Billy has to play a stick on there. Good job by Viv cutting off the pass. Will behind the red line. Over on the other side is Mal on the wall. Orono pokes it out of there and out of the zone. Offsides, almost. Good back check though by Lil. Severed, neutral zone face-off. Orono picks it up. Oh, I don't know about that. I guess maybe a little bit of a shoulder. Trip is the official call there. We'll be on a penalty kill now at 12:31 here. Minute and a half PK for us. Severed on the face-off. Maybe it's our turn to get a shorthand. I think that sounds good. Severed knocks it clear of the zone. It's good for burning a few seconds off. Orono. That's pretty much offsides if you ask me. I don't know if it actually came out of the blue. I guess we can check the tape later, send it to Toronto. Hannah in the corner. Severud able to get it clear. Oh, that might ice though. They did ice. We have a minute exactly at PK and 59 seconds. We got 1 extra second there off the clock by whoever's on the clock up there. We got it 1 extra second off. So 59 seconds of PK. Helena on this face-off. Down to the corner. Hannah, Helena. That's a move. Kind of pokes it out through the 5-hole, her own 5-hole. Emery knocks it into the zone. Emery. Ooh. That was a good battle. That was good, clean, rough hockey. For non-checking, that's about as far as you can push it on the line. Good job, I guess, by both players. Nice! Shia to Emery, brings it in, keeps it in the zone. Emery in the corner. Defender gets a shin on it. Shia holds it in, keeps it on the wall, kicks it in, down to the corner. 19 seconds left of PK. Up off the wall, white gloves. Good skater, good hand, she's fast. Helena cuts her off, and Noel's able to pick up the puck, but she's got a stick in front. She sauces it over the stick, held in. We're back to full strength, but Orono puts it in. Let her walk in too far. Backhander finds a spot. Emmy now up at center. Switching things around, giving each center a little bit of a rest. Pops loose Noel. All it takes is 1 goal to tip that momentum. We get that in the end. Orono will get there first, but Mal's hot on their heels. Loose across the middle, but they pick it up out of the zone. And they skate in with some speed. Noel trying to get a hold of them. Around. Shot wide. Viv. In the corner. Orono. Noel up the wall. Back down low. Behind the net. Loose. Oh, we clear it. Emmy has a hold of it now. She'll skate it up. Out of the zone. She's going to bring it in. Goes deep with it. Mal's going to try and chase him. We're getting a line out there. Off the wall, comes out of the zone. Alice has it now. Almost waited a second too long. Comes back to Noel though. Noel up out of the zone to Emmy. Bounces over his stick. Orono puts it back in. Alice trying to keep him wide. Knocks it over to Noel. Knocks it back to Alice. And back to Emmy. Emmy up out of the zone. That'll not ice. That's a nice hit by Emmy. Held in. No, now it's out. Severed. Slowed him down though. Orono able to dump it in deep. Severed in the corner. Chia up and around to the wall. Well, in the corner. Pokes it loose. Severed trying to get there. Severed's got 2 on her. Comes up high. Avery got a stick on it to slow him down. Across the middle, kicked loose, but held in by Orono. Severud skated up and out. Catches the line. She'll dump it deep. Coach is calling for a deep. Chia, high slot, hits a shin. Sowards though picks it up in the corner. Trying to center it back up. Helena gets a hold of it at the circle. Hannah, defender, knocks it down. Out of the zone. Hannah's on it though. Onside. She dumps it in. 2. Hey, that's 6. No, they're going to call us. So they had too many players, and they're going to call us for a trip. That's not a trip when they step on our stick. It should have been called for too many players. The player going off and the player coming on, one of them hit it with their skate. Is this a trip? Maybe. Someone lost maybe a mouth guard. Orono back down to the corner. Hannah behind the net. Orono still in. Elena battling. Across the slot, goes down to the corner. Lil trying to find it on the wall. Chia gets there. Chia's still on it. Orono now Lil. Shar covers. Well, picks it off to the corner. Emmy. Shot goes wide to the other corner. Noelle on the wall. Trying to poke it up and put it across the middle. Alice cuts it off. She'll go up around the wall trying to find Emmy. Emmy! Oh, yes! I thought she hit the player on the way out, but it'll be icing. I thought it was held in for a second, but it made its way out. There's 6 seconds off. They're too busy switching songs every 3 seconds. 40 seconds of PK left. Emmy again on the face-off. No. From the face-off circle, Emery has a hold of it for now. Gets it over that blue line. Good job, Emery. Great hustle. Well, back in though. Emmy, good check. Alice to the wall. Emmy knocks it out of the zone. Orono's going to have to reset it here at neutral. They jump it in. Noelle picks it off. 12 more seconds of PK. Noelle doesn't go over that blue line quite yet. There's a lot of snow right there. Alice in the corner. 4 seconds of kill left. 2-1. Full strength. We got Sowards coming out right off the sin bin. Emmy knocks it out of the zone. Alice gets a hold of it. She puts it to Sowards. She got a lot of players to get through. Gets through 2 of them, 3 of them. Gets it back on her stick. Severud trying to get a hold of it. Sowards centering it up. Just wide. Well tried. Got a stick on it, but it happens to pop out of the zone. Skates it back forward. In. Trying to push it through down lower. Sowards following her up. Severud behind her. Now Noelle back. Throws it at the net. Covered. Parents a little unhappy with Sowards coming in there and no call on Orono. Severud taking the face off. Just about 6 minutes left. Back up and around. Avery from the wall towards the net. Goes wide to the corner. Severud trying to pass it, intercepted. White gloves coming out. Look out for her. Good job, Hannah, cutting her off, but they get it in deep into the zone. Now catch it. Shar knocks it loose. Behind the net is Avery, I think. No, Sowards. She'll bring it in again. Takes a shot. It's loose. Fouls up her own rebound. Severud with her. Comes up to the wall. Lofted out of the zone. Emery will be back to pick this one up. She goes north. Sowards over to Severud. from the center, dumps it deep, and Emery's going to chase it in as we go for the line change. Emery gets there behind the net, down to the corner. Trying to go to Hannah. Good job by Helena off the bench, hustling out there. Hannah gets a stick on the way. Emery trying to put it closer. Chia holds it in for a second, but now it's knocked out into our zone. Hannah knocks it wide. Keeps it wide. Across the middle. Emery trying to beat that blue jersey. They knock it back in. Back behind the net is Hannah. Over and around to Helena. Helena up. Intercepted in the middle. Helena back on it. And still in the zone. We got a couple players out on some long shifts. Up to Emery. Emery to Lil out of the zone. Lil back on it. Goes deep with it from the center. Only 4 minutes remain. Mal off the bench. Skates it towards the net. It's loose. Beside the net. Mal following it up. It's still loose. And covered. And I'm 6 more seconds ahead again of the game clock. We'll take the extra 6 seconds this time. Abby on the face-off. Now on the wall. Out of the zone. Noel. Round 1. 2. Into the zone. Out of the zone. And Alice. Up to Mal. Mal. Where's the hit to the head there? I mean, Mal is kind of elbow height in general. And Alice. Offsides. We had one stuck deep in that end. I think it's Mal getting the elbow to the head here. Not intentional, but sure happened. Severud, face off, neutral. Sorry, is that Severud? Yeah, it was. She gets it back forward into the zone. Pops out. White gloves again. Look out for her. Nice job by Noel. To Avery. Avery. Maybe getting away with one there. Severud. Walks it across the middle. Cuts across. Oh, and it gets knocked out of the zone. Good back checks. Alice poking it. Put deep by Orono. To the corner. Alice has it. Up the wall. Sowards. Nice. Avery, a little backhander pass. Avery and Sowards coming in. Avery on her backhand. Gets it back. Puts it towards the net, behind the net. Sowards now. Goes up high. Noel. Off of everybody. Ping pongs around. But off by Lil. She keeps it alive. Now it's out of the zone. Noel. She goes up. Lil into the zone. Emery chasing them. Out of the zone. Chia has it. She goes up off the wall, trying to find Lil, just a bit wide. Lil, right on it. Now Orono back in. Chia back out. Helena. Okay. Oops. Meant to go to Emery. Noel cuts off that. Pass or whatever, up the wall. And now Orono cuts her off. They steal it back away. Noel still all over him, though. In the face-off circle, Chia holds him out and gets it over to Helena. Helena gets it up out of the zone. Helena follows that back up and catches their pass and brings it in right at the blue line and then knocked out by Orono. Just over a minute, minute 15 here. Goes wide beside the net. Chia. Not much time here if we don't get a goal in the next couple seconds. To the corner, Chia, or Hannah, sorry. Helena, Orono. Under a minute of play. Over to the corner. Elena gets it loose. All right, let's go, Emmy. There's an opportunity. She's got two coming on her heels, though. Oh, good move. Mel with the follow-up. Somehow got deflected high. And Orono knocks it loose of his own. We get it at center for a second, knocked loose. That's 30 seconds here. Anna dumps it deep. Not much time to get two. We might get one more, but probably not two offsides. And I think there's no more time left to get two goals. Face off at the center. Oh, neutral, not at center. Alice holds it in at the blue line. Sowards. No trip there, huh? Stick right in her skate. Not that it would have mattered that late in the game. All right, well, good luck to Orono in the championship, because that's definitely where they're going. That, like I said at the beginning, this was the game. This is going to be the best game of the whole tournament. These two teams will be playing for third. Is my guess. We'll be cheering for our D3 rivals in their championship. Good game all around. The girls played awesome. We'll get them back in district play. We're back here this afternoon, I think 4:45, if I remember right. See you then. Not at this rink, though. I think we are at the Polar Rink in North St. Paul.